Hey, I'm Piper. This is my master's. It's in folklore. Let's do jackalopes, STIs, and fae. The majestic jackalope. Did you say STIs? Yep. Genital warts are caused by HPV. That stands for human papillomavirus. Did you know that rabbits can get RPV? Rabbit papillomavirus? Except it's not on their schmenitals, it's on their facials. Avert your eyes if you're squeamish, but maybe picturing this when what's actually happening is this. Those are benign tumor growths. They're not actually harming the rabbit except making it more difficult for it to eat. So don't feel too bad. He's really just ugly. But what about the fae? So jackalope lore is perpetuated primarily through the American Midwest and West, and it's like cowboy culture. And they talk about jackalopes, sure, but then they would also talk about this phenomenon. Jack and Jim Bob would be up in the Grand Tetons in Wyoming. They're singing their little cowboy tunes when what do they hear? Well, that's not Jack's voice, that's not Jim Bob's voice, but we hear a third voice, another voice. Human mimicry is often affiliated with the jackalope. They're said to be able to perfectly mimic the human voice. And is this a jackalope or are they seeing a rabbit? See, a lot of fae can and have shapeshifted or shapeshift into animals. So the idea of a fae seeing two humans singing, being like, I like singing also, and then walking up to their campfire and singing along in perfect human mimicry to add a little harmony to Jack and Jim Bob's fire, well, that's on the fae side of things. The myth that if you catch a jackalope, you can milk it and it's like a cure-all for every disease that's ever been had ever. That's our lore. That's not lore about the jackalope. There is one piece that's particularly fae. His little horns. So pretty consistently, it's agreed upon that if you want to catch a jackalope, you lure it in with whiskey. An offering of alcohol? Can't fool me. I'm onto you. Bugs Bunny is not coming calling if you put out a thing of whiskey. You know who you can catch with whiskey? Many kinds of fae. Does it grant your wish? No. Do I believe that you can milk it? No. What's the point? Well, why would you ask that? What's the point of anything? What's the point of you? What's the point of your dog? The fae doesn't have to have a point that's relevant to you as a human for it to be a valid fae. It doesn't exist to serve a human purpose. It could just be wandering out there, hearing Jack and Jim Bob and wanting to sing sometimes. There's lots of point to you. I'm glad that you're here. Thanks for spending your morning with me. Go drink a coffee or something. Bye.